In this video, we go through the steps of assembling and installing our 3D printed fender flares on your Ram truck. We go through these steps showcasing the front left fender flare installation. All the other flares are basically the same, just repeat these steps again. Lock clips, in two sizes. Connection bricks, elements of one fender flare. Each of these parts have a code printed on the inside, helping to understand the part's location in the build. This is, for example, FL01, or front left 01. This red one belongs to the rear left side. This green one is the same, RL01 piece as well. FL01 will connect obviously with the FL02 and the FL03 and so on. We need sliding lock clips to attach the flares to the vehicle. There are two different sizes of clips and it's easy to spot the difference. The larger is much wider and a bit longer. The smaller one is absolutely symmetrical. There are 3 holes on the plastic fender part of the vehicle that are oval shaped. Every other holes on the truck are rounded. Please note that we can only insert the large clips in a specific angle into these 3 oval shaped holes. That is all about the clips that you need to know, maybe even a bit too much. Let's start to assemble the parts. Start with the number 1. Take a small clip, insert it into this slot, and then slide it close to the end. Some parts have 2 slots, so insert another clip on the other side as well here. Next is the connection brick. Push it firmly all the way in from the top. The first part is ready. Let's take the second part and repeat all these assembly steps again. Then, of course, repeat with all the other parts until we get to FL08. This is going to be the one exception where the larger lock clips should be inserted. Insert them in the shown angle and position as much as possible for an easier install on the truck. Anyway, you will be adjusting all these position and orientation by the truck later. We have all the elements pre-assembled. It is time to connect them together. Take FL01 and FL02. Connect them with the help of the connection brick. Already looking nice. Then continue with all the other elements. The connection bricks give some structural rigidity for the fender flares, but take caution as they just meant to be a temporary connection and a placeholder until you install the flares onto the truck. Now let's get to the shop to finish the installation. First, take off the original fender flares by unscrewing 8 bolts located underside the fender flare. Then gently pry all the lock clips to remove the original part. Now take the previously assembled fender flare and position it over the truck. Align all slide lock clips to match the positions of the holes on the vehicle. This might take a while, so be patient here. If everything aligned, then press in firmly to attach the flares to the truck. Once the clips are pressed in, you have some room to move the parts around on the vehicle to eliminate minor gaps between the parts if necessary. Reinstall the original bolts. Take caution and do not over-torque them. Thank you for choosing and congratulations for installing our fender flares on your truck. Now admire its beauty.